Channel Africa.
Cool.
The African perspective.
Zambia has, in the past month, seen discharge of firearms indiscriminately in which deaths and injuries have occurred. The most recent incident that caused a public stir is a case in which the former minister and retired Zambia Air Force commander, Lieutenant General Ronnie Shikwapwasha, was shot at in unclear circumstances, as was allegedly by his wife. Channel Africa's Arthur Davies Sikopo filed this report in Lusaka, Zambia.
Zambia has over the years seen discharge of firearms indiscriminately, in which deaths and injuries have occurred. And within the last 4 weeks, a number of incidences have been recorded. For instance, at the height of celebrations of entering into 2024, a Lusaka man in excitement at a party while his colleagues were lighting fireworks. For him, he opted to use his 9mm pistol for shooting in the air and later shot dead one of a fellow partying patron. Later, another discharge of a firearm in public was seen in Lusaka at a nightclub in which a patron was badly injured. The more recent shooting occurrence that has caused a stir in public is a case in which a former minister and retired Zambia Air Force commander, Lieutenant General Ronnie Shikwapwasha, was shot in unclear circumstances, allegedly by his wife. The 73-year-old Jenny Shikwapwasha, the wife to the former minister and former military general, is currently in police custody over a non-bailable charge of murder that carries not less than years of imprisonment if found guilty. Ray Hamonga, Zambia police spokesperson, confirms a shotgun was used.
The Zambia Police Service announced the formal arrest and charging of Mrs. Jane Lusengo Shikwapwasha, aged 73, for the offense of murder contrary to Section 200 of the Penal Code Act of the Criminal Laws of Zambia. The incident occurred at their residence. It is alleged that Jane Lusengo, on the 14th of January 2024, between 17 and 18 hours, whilst acting alone, she caused the death of Lieutenant General Ronald Shikwapwasha, retired, using a double-barrel shotgun.
These and many other past shooting incidences have forced the Zambia Police, an institution mandated to give firearm licenses and certificates, to suspend issuing of licenses to private citizens indefinitely. Inspector General of Police, Grafo Musamba, says the Zambia Police has suspended the issuance of licenses as it looks for possible means to lessen the shooting incidences. Maiko Zulu, a trained firearm user and an advocate for responsible firearm handling, is worried with the incidences in the country today.
The gun violence incidences that we've been witnessing in just the recent past are quite alarming, because I think as a society we've neglected the fact that a lot of our citizens have acquired the guns, but some of them are not using those guns responsibly.
Reacting to the shooting incidences around the country, Zambia's President Hakainde Hichilema is directing the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security and also the police command to ensure that gun laws are tightened.
Not long ago, it was common at intercity to see guns being used and discharged every single day. It was normal to see guns in the bus, minibuses, on the roads. You don't see those things now. But we should go further and deal with this issue so that people can feel home, feel safe anywhere, all the time. Minister, you've heard.
And Michael Zulu, who is also a local artist, in his responsible use of firearms advocacy, produced a song called Gun Culture, is happy with the pronouncement by the Zambian president.
For us, we've been talking of gun culture for a couple of decades now. So it's quite encouraging that at last, somebody has heard our plea.
Chapter 110 of the Laws of Zambia, the Firearms Act, requires one to attain 21 years of age to acquire a firearm that is issued with a certificate and a license from the state through the Zambia Police after other formalities are attained. And according to the same Firearms Act, persons granted the firearm are supposed to use them responsibly, and revocation only comes in when a person has been found violating the gun laws. For now, private citizens in Zambia may not access gun licenses until further notice. Reporting for Channel Africa in Lusaka, Zambia, I'm Arthur Davis, Scopo.
African perspective.
It is exactly 11 minutes after 12 o'clock. Thank you so much. That was Channel Africa's Arthur Davis Sikopo with that report filed in Lusaka, Zambia. Standing by to give us the latest on the visit. It's the second day and the last day of the Duke of Edinburgh's working visit to South Africa. This follows the successful state visit that was undertaken by the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, to the United Kingdom. This was in the year 2022 at the invitation of King Charles III. The country's Deputy President, Paul Mashatile, will welcome Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, on a courtesy call at the OR Tambo official residence in Pretoria. For more on this, we joined on the line by SABC reporter Khayelihle Khumalo. A very good afternoon to you, Khayelihle. So today is day 2 of what will be the last day of the Duke of Edinburgh's visit to South Africa. Could you give us a highlight of some of the events that transpired today?